Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to the World Cup of Wrestling. We are on the final stages now. This is the third place playoff. Japan, who lost to Germany in the semi-finals, take on Ireland, who lost to the United States of America. And here is the opening match of the evening. Tanahashi takes on Sheamus for the opening point. And it'll be interesting to see here whether these two teams are really going to be... I don't know, it seems like it's quite a difficult one, isn't it? It depends whether they're going to actually be fully motivated for this, or whether they look at it like it's a third place, the World Cup's finished as such. Yes, it's a tricky one, isn't it? We'll soon see. I think it's going to be a fun match, though. A fun evening. Some great talent on show tonight. We got some great matches. Finn versus Nakamura comes to mind. That'll be later on this evening. The match with the longest entrance ever. That's going to be a mega one, isn't it? And of course, Jordan Devlin gets a chance to prove himself once again as he takes on Kazuchika Okada. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, I leant on my phone and it started playing stuff. That's not my music, by the way. I think that was a video. Crazy shit going on. Oh, fucking hell. Ah! So I tried to shut it up. So it's not right here. I'm just going to ignore it. I tried to turn the screen off and I must have triggered something again. Should load up one of those random Facebook videos. As you do. As you do. I don't know who's going to win this one then, to be honest with you. It's just so random. I've given up on guessing this World Cup now because the matches just keep throwing me. They really do. It's going to be a good one. I say I'm so looking forward to it now. World Cup final coming up tomorrow for you. United States of America versus Germany. That's been really good. Walter looking to lead his team once again to victory. Said I was talking during the semi-finals, wasn't I, about how I was a little bit harsh on Germany. I sort of called them a one-man team with Walter, but they've proven me wrong. I mean, this match against Germany the match against Japan that Germany had, where Alexander Wolf defeated Tanahashi and Bad Bones defeated Okada, and Walter actually lost his match against Nakamura. So it's a pretty crazy one. And there they have really shown me some incredible ability. Sheamus here in control. It's been a bit surprising so far, to be honest with you, that the Tanahashi and Okada have struggled. Japan in general struggled, to be honest with you. I know they got to the semi-finals, but they haven't really looked amazing, did they? They squeezed through the group stages, literally on the last match. They defeated New Zealand pretty convincingly, then lost to Germany, so they never really had done too well. I think it's, well, if I get into my opinions on the England World Cup, I'm very much the same with them, to be honest. They got to the semi-finals, but England were terrible in that World Cup. They were really bad during the World Cup, and I defy anyone to try and get that. If you thought England had a fantastic World Cup, then I think you're a little bit too easy going on them, I think. In my opinion, World Cup-wise, football-wise, England beat Panama, a bunch of Sunday League teams. They beat Tunisia, again, a team on paper should be beaten easily. They beat Sweden, again, a team on paper should be beaten easily. We drew with Colombia when their best player was missing. They beat them on penalties, which could have gone either way. And we lost to Belgium twice, and we lost to Croatia. So as far as I'm concerned, we beat all the really, really easy teams, and we lost to all the teams that were half decent. For me, that's how the World Cup went. We got to semi-finals, that's fantastic, but with the ability that and the teams that England played, they should have easily won it. Not easily won it, but they should have easily got to the finals, really. That's my opinion anyway. Tanahashi, nice clothesline taken. Sheamus to the outside. Sheamus is down. So like I say, after the World Cup final tomorrow, we'll be looking to start a new universe mode. At the moment, it's still being led by Rising, the Japanese New Japan Ring of Honor style hybrid. So that's what at the moment is looking like we're going to go for. But like I said, I will look at the end of tomorrow, the end of Sunday, and see what has got the most marks then. GM mode for the old SmackDown vs. Raw's got quite a few marks as well. So I have purchased that. We will do that at some point in the future. I quite like that idea. It's not one I've thought about doing before, but I think it's a really good idea actually. So we will do that at some point. Like I said, all the things on there, if there's something on there that's not got a lot of votes that you want to see, we'll get around to doing most of them. It's just down to what we're doing next. So stuff like Carnage, although a lot of people want to see Carnage, it's not got as many votes, but it has got a few votes. We will do it in the future. It just won't be the next one we do. I'm looking forward to this Rising one. We'll see a lot more. Oh, look at that snap German there by Tanahashi. Yeah, we'll see some more Tanahashi and Okada. So Omega, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Ricochet, all the favourites. Might throw a few different ones in just for shits and giggles, you know. Sheamus now, nice dragon screw on the outside. Sheamus fighting free. There's a combo to the back and sending Tanahashi into the chairs. Tanahashi sending Sheamus straight into the ring post. Tanahashi now knows he's got the good opportunity here. Throws Sheamus back into the ring. Nice takedown there by Tanahashi. Now looking to head up top. Will we see the high fly flow? Nope. Nope. Straight into a bro kick by Sheamus. There's the pin. 1, 2, and no, it's only a 2. Wow. Wow. I thought we had that then, you know. I really thought we had that. So, yeah, Tanahashi was going for the high fly flow, then it got caught mid-air by a bro kick. That was pretty good. But now he does hit the high fly flow. 1, 2, and 3, and Tanahashi gets the opening point of the evening. Wow, Sheamus sort of let that go, didn't he, really? He was in control after that bro kick, but just let it go. And Tanahashi was able to pick up the victory with the high fly flow. There it was. Tanahashi going for that big maneuver off the top and getting caught by Sheamus with a bro kick. I mean, for the 2 count there from the bro kick, but then the high fly flow by Tanahashi was enough to get the 3 count. There we go. 1-0 to Japan. Great start for the night for them. With Okada versus Jordan Devlin coming on next. That's going to be a good one as well. And here is the second match. Then another chance for Jordan Devlin to impress as he takes on Kazuchika Okada. Here he is then, Okada. We'll see a lot more of him, like I said, when we do the Rising Universe mode. We'll see a lot of these guys. To say, I think Finn will definitely be in there as well. I'm thinking we'll use Finn maybe as part of the junior heavyweight division, I think maybe there. I don't know, maybe even intercontinental division. He can just float around, I think, Finn. I think he'd be part of quite a lot of different things. The Bullet Club situation, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. I might just go with the current Bullet Club. Is there a current Bullet Club, though? Question for you guys out there. Is there a current Bullet? I don't know what's going on at the moment, to be honest. I've not watched New Japan in quite some time, and I know there's been this whole thing going on with Omega and Cody Rhodes and Bullet Club and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know what is going on. I know that the Golden Elite was a thing for a while, and if they're still going and now, or what with Omega, Ibushi, and the Young Bucks. I've got no idea if that's still going on or what. To be honest, I've just got no idea in general what's going on. To be honest, simple as. You know, I've got no idea what's going on. Either way, now Devlin's chat. I've even forgot what we were talking about, to be honest with you. I'm not doing too well. I've been trying to do some gardening today in my new house. I've absolutely killed myself. I'm knackered out. I've been hoeing stuff, as you do. Really done absolutely no help whatsoever. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. So then, Okada versus Jordan Devlin. And I know a lot of people are thinking this should be very one-sided. Okada on paper is a much stronger person. Yeah, but Jordan Devlin is the most informed man in this competition. He has defeated so many big names. He defeated... Well, he lost to Rey Mysterio actually in the Mexico game, but... he defeated Seth Rollins in the last episode. He's also defeated Chris Jericho earlier on in the tournament as well. As well as getting, he got a couple more big results in that one as well. And it's just, he really has been a surprise package. This brainbuster early on there. If he got a win here against Okada as well, that'd be massive for Jordan Devlin. It really would. Nice knee right in the gut there by Okada, and a big knee in the chest again of Devlin. Now Devlin catching Okada. Devlin now bringing Okada back up to his feet. There's the French Chancery. Big elbow in the top of the head. And now there's a snap suplex by Devlin, taking Okada down once again. Devlin French Chancery. Again a snap suplex, taking Okada down. Nice there by Okada, the jawbreaker, then the drop toe hold to take Devlin down. Oh, what a wrench of the neck that was. Slamming the back of Devlin's head down and dropping an elbow right across the chest. Brutal by Okada. But Devlin's just straight back up again. That match Devlin had against Seth Rollins was very impressive. He showed incredible resilience as well as showed incredible ability. Kicking out of the ripcord knee. Kicking out of his own package pile drive by Seth as well. He did so well, Jordan Devlin, in that match. He must be picking up a hell of a lot of momentum in this universe mode. Nice neck breaker there by Okada. Japan looking to finish third place in this World Cup. Nice Okada there with the DDT. Oh, went for the back senton, but Devlin got his knees up. And Devlin now, oh, a nice Pele kick to the arm. Slamming Okada into the barricade, then into the ring steps. Oh, Okada there, right hand, sending Devlin straight over the barrier. Referee's up to a 9 count, and both guys just slide in time. Wow. I thought we could have seen a count out there to finish this match off, but both guys again showing incredible ability now. Stiff right hands by Okada. Okada bringing Devlin back up to his feet. Spins him around looking for that patented tombstone pile driver. Again, pretty close to the ropes. That's the only problem there. There's the pin by Okada. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Okada can't believe it. He thought he had this match won there and then. Okada brings Devlin back up to his feet now. Looking again for that tombstone, but Devlin slides at the back into a neck breaker. Devlin getting very ahead of himself after that one neck breaker. Okada's dominated him for a period of time now. Nice Death Valley driver there by Okada on Devlin. Dragging Devlin middle of the ring. Okada going for here, rolling Devlin over now, looking for that. Oh, SDF locked in. Devlin's in a very bad position here as well. He could tap out here, you know. Is he going to tap out? Yes, he has. It was a very poor camera angle, but Devlin tapped out to Okada, and Japan go 2-0 up on the night. Wow. Jordan Devlin's had a fantastic World Cup. He couldn't push his luck into another episode here by the looks of it. What a great one that is. Good win there by Okada. And there it is, the SDF locked in at a different angle, but very much effective. And there was the tap out and the win for Okada. So 2-0 to Japan on the night with one singles match and the 6-man tag left. Ireland need to win both to get third place in this World Cup. But a win for Nakamura over Finn Balor will confirm Japan's position. It's going exactly how Japan would have wanted it to. And it's a bit of a shame because Japan seems to be putting out their best form now that the World Cup's finished. And here is our third and final singles match of the evening. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Balor needs to win this one to keep Ireland in the match. That's what happened in the Ireland versus US match. Very similar. Ireland got the first 2 wins, and AJ needed to defeat Finn and win the 6-man tag to go through. And that's exactly what they did, so it is possible. Can Balor do the same thing himself? Can he defeat Shinsuke Nakamura and walk away with the point and take Ireland into the 6-man tag to fight out for that 6-man, for that third place in the World Cup? Would you guys be incredibly offended if I skipped a little bit of these entrances? Because they are bloody long, aren't they? I don't know. It's good to see them, isn't it? But at the same time, they just take so bloody long. We're not here for entrances, though, are we? See, most wrestlers are in the ring by now. Finn's even halfway down the barrier, halfway down the ramp even. I'm going for it. I apologise to all the purists out there. But we need to get this World Cup done now. We need to get Rising on the go. What's going on? Oh, there we go. I thought my telly had gone off then. It's just Nakamura's entrance makes everything go very, very dark. There he is, Shinsuke Nakamura. I quite like his entrance music, actually. Another one he's had recently with the rapping jab in the background. I think it's pretty cool. And again, another incredibly long entrance. Let's just skip it. It's only these two because they got such a long... If we didn't skip it, right, you'd have about 5 minutes of guff. And it's just me trying to talk over that guff. And it's a bit pointless, isn't it, really? So, let's just stick with this. There we go. We're in the match. That's the main thing. That's what we all want to see. Nakamura versus Finn Balor. If Nakamura wins, Japan will finish 3rd in the World Cup. If Finn Balor wins, this one will go to the 6-man tag. Knee in the gut there by Nakamura now. Catching Finn, whose head might have dropped a little bit after... Well, saying that he won, didn't he? No, he lost, didn't he? Sorry. Yeah, his head might have dropped after that loss. Of course, it was... if he'd defeated AJ Styles, that would have been it. Ireland would have been the World Cup final. Because of the wins by Devlin and Nakamura already. Devlin and Sheamus already, should I say. So he's very disappointed. It's all about how this is your character now, though, isn't it? This is how you build character. You change what's happened. You learn from your mistakes, and you go on and battle and try and win the next match. Let's see what Finn Balor's character's like, or is Nakamura just going to be one step too much for him? At the moment, it looks like he is. He's in firm control. Finn now taking Nakamura up on his shoulders. Drops him. Knees first into the face. That's boot in the back there by Balor on Nakamura. What a DDT that was. Referee's taking a bit of a beating there, hasn't he? Nice face first there by Nakamura. Just in time for the referee to get back up to his feet. One. Only a 1 count. Nakamura with Finn back up into a suplex. Nakamura now looking for the Regal Plex released as well. And Nakamura starting to feel it now. If he can hit this Kinshasa, then that could be the end for Ireland. Kinshasa by Nakamura on Finn Balor. There's the pin. 1, 2. And no, only a 2 count. Finn determined to hit this one all the way. Arm breaker by Finn. A couple of stiff chops right in the face of Nakamura before taking him up. Into a sit-out powerbomb. There we go. Finn going up top. Sees Nakamura looking for that coup de grace. Nakamura avoids it. Catching Finn. Oh, Finn slides at the back of the suspected vertical suplex into a dragon suplex of his own. Nice stiff right hand there by Finn. Big elbow. And back on the outside once again. This has been a bit more of a common feature coming on recently, isn't it? Finn sling blade on the outside. But Nakamura back on his feet with that knee right in the gut, then a big boot across the chest as well. And they're going further and further and further the rampage. Of course, if this does... See, this could throw a spanner in the works. If this finishes a double count out, well, Finn slides back in. Nakamura's down. Is Finn going to win this by count out? He's going to try. Nakamura's back up though to a kneel. Can he get back in the ring in time? He's up on his feet. No, he can't. And Finn wins it by count out. Finn's been watching some previous videos of some of the other guys in this competition. And he's only going to win the match by count out, which means it's not going to go to the 6-man tag. It is going to go to the 6-man tag. It might not be the prettiest way to get the victory, but it is a victory nonetheless. After Finn missed the coup de grace, he must have realised he needed to try something a little bit different, and that's exactly what he did. And it was beneficial to him, to be honest with you. And Finn keeps Ireland's hopes of 3rd place in the World Cup going. And it all hinges now on the 6-man tag match coming up for you in just a few moments for yourselves. These guys are going to have a break now. Have a break and get their energy back. And we'll see you in a second. And here is then the 6-man tag. The 3rd place in the World Cup. All hinges on this one match. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Nakamura, Okada, Tanahashi. Of course, Tanahashi and Okada getting victories earlier on against Sheamus and Jordan Devlin, respectively. But it was Finn Balor who was able to utilise the rules to his advantage, shall we say, to get the win over Shinsuke Nakamura. And now it's a chance to showcase exactly what they can do. A chance for Jordan Devlin to put himself back and finish on a high as well. Like I said, I think he's had a very impressive World Cup no matter what happens here, to be honest with you. If he loses here this evening, I think it's going to be exactly the same. He's been fantastic so far. And I feel like he's just going from strength to strength. And I wasn't a massive fan of him, to be honest, before this World Cup. But he's really grown on me in this World Cup. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, I don't think Ireland would have got anywhere near as far as they did. But it is a team game. You can't win this competition on your own. Your teammates have to have a lot of points to them as well. And that's why some of the teams, such as India, for example, didn't necessarily do fantastically well because a lot of the points were won by the same couple of people. It's the same with, I was going to say Puerto Rico, but to be honest, Carlito didn't have the best competition really. It was Epico and Primo who got the points. So here we go then. Ireland versus Japan. We're underway. Straight into a belly-to-belly suplex there by Sheamus on Okada. And Sheamus really getting the early aggression here is... Oh, Nakamura just locking in the cross armbar on Devlin. Of course, he took damage earlier on this evening, but it's not enough to force a tap. Devlin now has Nakamura in for the Northern Lights suplexes. Sheamus now catching Okada, who fights free. Nice German suplex by Okada, and it's Tanahashi in control of Finn. Finn now catching Tanahashi into a nice German suplex. Okada caught the referee there while catching Sheamus. More the referee's fault there, I think. Just out of position, but it's so difficult in this type of match because there's just people everywhere. It's difficult not to be in the way as a referee, I suppose, isn't it? So Sheamus thrown to the outside gives us our first 3-on-2 situation of the match. And it is Japan in... Well, it was in control, but Finn and Jordan Devlin turned it around there for a split second. Until the numbers game just got too much. Devlin slides outside. Sheamus slides back in. Tries to catch Okada from behind, but Okada sees it coming. Nice takedowns there by Okada and Nakamura. And it is Team Japan in control at this point in time. Tanahashi up on the top rope. I think he was going to go for a high fly flow, but realised he was just far too far away. Finn up on top. I think, was he looking coup de grace there, or was that just a leg drop? I can't really tell from the angle. At least Okada going for a nice simple drop kick. That was easy enough. Nakamura with a snap suplex now. Sheamus once again using his strength advantage, but we got Okada once again. Tombstone power driver on Devlin. A Saito suplex there by Nakamura on Sheamus as Okada now has a hold of Finn Balor. And there it is, the Kinshasa on Jordan Devlin by Nakamura. This could be embarrassing, this, you know. A 4-1 loss for... Oh, and there's the Rainmaker clothesline as well by Okada. They've got to go for the pins here, haven't they? Got to go for pins. There's the pin by Tanahashi on Finn. Oh, no. It's only a 2 count. But again, now it's 3-on-1 inside the ring for Japan over Ireland. Not a situation they want. Tanahashi dropping an elbow right inside the leg of Balor. And Japan just still controlling the numbers game. Oh, until Sheamus sneaks in on Okada. But Okada manages to reverse it straight away into that neck breaker. Finn, now there's a shotgun dropkick into the corner. We know he likes to follow that up normally with a coup de grace. There it is, the coup de grace on Tanahashi. If Devlin can take Okada out of the mix here, which he's blocked him off. And then Team Ireland's done it. Finn Balor has turned this one around for his team. And Finn Balor's done exactly what AJ Styles did against Ireland in the semi-finals. And Finn Balor has just got Ireland the number 3 spot in the World Cup of Wrestling here in SWE. Wow. What a result that is for Team Ireland. They looked all but out. All but out. With the first couple of matches out the way. But they did manage to turn it around completely and win the episode 3-2 to finish 3rd in the World Cup of Wrestling. So we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more episode left for you. And that is the World Cup final tomorrow between Germany and the USA. That's going to be huge. I'm looking forward to that one. And of course, tomorrow as well, we will see exactly what we're going to do next. We will look back at that video. Like I said, if you've not done it already, check back on that video called What Next in SWE. That will give us an indication of what you want to see. There's a lot of things in there you can vote on. And the moment, like I said, at the time of recording this, it's being led by the Rising Universe mode, which is a New Japan, Ring of Honor, and just Japanese in general universe mode. So I'm looking forward to that one. But of course, that is all in the future. But the immediate future is the World Cup final tomorrow, and I will see you there. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. The 1, 2, 3.